Hello everyone, the Nerd Medic here, and in this video we will learn about the roots of drug administration. So in the previous video we learned about the pharmacokinetics and pharmacodynamics. But you have to always remember that whenever we talk about the pharmacokinetics and pharmacodynamics, the entire story starts from the drug administration. And for yesterday's video or for the previous video, we took oral route as the sole route of drug administration. Like what happens when we take a pill through our mouth. But you have to remember as a doctor or a physician that always oral route of administration cannot work. For example, if you see that if you try to put an immunoglobulins, that is antibodies, through the oral route, they are proteins, right? So if you put them through the oral route, the stomach enzymes will digest them up. So you cannot give them. So for that, we need alternate routes of administration. So for that, maybe we can put an injection directly into your arm, and by that method, we can put antibodies or proteins like insulin into your body, right? So that brings us to the idea of routes of drug administration. Now, routes of drug administration, as you can see, it can be either a local route of drug administration or systemic route of drug administration. Now, how we decide whether the route is a local route or a systemic route? So, the decision is solely based on whether the drug is reaching the systemic circulation or not. If the drug is reaching systemic circulation, then it is a systemic route of drug administration, and if the drug is not reaching the systemic circulation, then it is a local route of drug administration. Plain and simple, right? Now, what are the local routes of drug administration? That means where the drug will not reach the systemic circulation. So the local route of drug administration can be very simple. You can apply things on the skin, right? So you can it can be topical route. You can apply gels or ointments on the skin. You can have intranasal sprays that can deliver the drug directly into your nose, and through the nasal mucosa things can get absorbed. Then you can have eye drops and ear drops. Nasal drops can also be there, right? Then otherwise you can have the mucosal route. Mucosal route means you can put a drug through your oral mucosa or your vaginal mucosa or rectal mucosa, stuff like that, and through that you can put the drug into a particular area or particular mucosa, right? So this is a local route of drug administration. That means the drug is acting particularly in that specific site. For example, an eye drop. The drug is acting in that particular eye. It is not getting into the systemic circulation, getting distributed in the entire body and stuff like that. On the other hand, we have systemic route of drug administration. Right, now we talk about the systemic route of drug administration. Now when we talk about systemic route of drug administration, we can have two strategies. One strategy can be is that we take a pill, we ingest the pill goes into our GI tract, and through the GI tract, the pill is getting absorbed and goes to the liver, and from liver, it goes into the systemic circulation. That can be one route number one. Or there can be another route. What is that route? I can directly inject the drug into the systemic circulation, like an injection. That means we can give the drug through oral route, or through GIT the drug can go, or without using the GIT directly into the systemic circulation the drug can go. So GIT is also termed as enteron, right? So whichever route uses enteron is known as the enteral route of drug administration, and whichever route does not require enteron for systemic spread is known as parenteral route. So enteral route, as we already discussed in the previous video, they can be oral pills. We can put sublingual tablets or drugs. They can get absorbed into the sublingual capillaries and go to the systemic circulation, or it can be rectal. Rectum is also a part of the GI tract, and from rectum, the drug will get absorbed. Okay, so these are the enteral routes. And what is the parenteral routes? Parenteral routes are different sort of injections. So what are the different sorts of injection? It can be intravenous, intramuscular, intrathecal, intra-articular. There are so many different routes that we will discuss later on. So these are different injections, or you can inhale the drug, or transdermal route is there, right? Inhale the drug for systemic spread, and you can have a transdermal spread. So this is more or less the idea of different routes of drug administration. You can have a local route, or you can have a systemic route. Local route, that means the drug is not reaching the systemic circulation. Systemic route means the drug is reaching systemic circulation. You can put the drug into systemic circulation through the GI system, that is enteral route, or you can directly bypass the GI system and go into the systemic circulation, that is parenteral route. In subsequent videos, we will take up each drug administration route, and we will discuss in details what are the pros and cons of using that particular route, and why we use, and what are the drugs that we use in those ways. I believe you have understood the different routes of drug administration. If you have enjoyed this video, please hit the like button, share this video among your friends and peers of medical school, and for more such amazing content, please subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon and put the notification to all. Until then, bye bye. See you in the next one.